Our rock art sites are one of the most significant taonga for us as whānau of Arowhenua. So the opportunity to take ownership again of those taonga is absolutely paramount for us. It's my vision, and I think of many of our whānau would share this vision, that at some point in the future we will have ownership of all of our rock art sites. It'll take time, but somewhere at a future date I'd like to think we will have ownership of them all.
It's very significant because it's an intergenerational aspiration that has been achieved, and by intergenerational I mean I know from my whānau I'm the third generation since this has been a thought in anyone's mind for sure, and we've actually gotten it now. And through those 3 generations, that's me, my mum and my paua, and I don't know before them who wanted this to happen, but I imagine it goes further back than these 3.
I thought it would be another generation before we could be able to do this, but it just shows that in the last 30 years our financial ability has risen to do things like this. We have to be careful and measured about when we make moves to purchase or to reclaim stuff, only because we've got to also keep going with the future as well. But yeah, with this we're trying to anchor ourselves onto our past.
Oh, well, today I was sitting in the front, and when we were singing our waiata, I just blubbered, because my dream has always been that we own our taonga, not that we have to ask to go on to see our taonga.
I've worked for the Rock Art Trust for 14 years, and part of my mahi involved the Gould property here, and so I've known Richard Gould for more than 20 years now, and it's been a real a great part of my work to have that relationship with Richard, and I think Richard's whānau really share the values that we do on this property, and they've always been super supportive of the work to protect the rock art sites here, and eventually leading to this point, to the passing of ownership back to Arowhenua, which is an incredible milestone.
So there's actually 84 pieces of rock art in this cave. You won't see it all today, you'll only see a few, depending on the light, depending on the day, the season, that sometimes you'll see one. Well, I see one that I see only once a year.
It's massive. It is such a big deal. It ensures the security of our stories, of our history, of our whakapapa for our future generations. Coming down here and seeing a whānau name, a tūpuna name on the ana behind me, it's just massive. It's just massive that it's ours forever. It's not going anywhere again.
There's 2 lots of thinking around this particular image, and one is it's the creation story, of course, with Papa Tuanuku.
Storytelling is being forgotten now, and it's all about words and kupu, and to me this is how our tipuna told us what they did or what they saw back in the day. And to me I'm dyslexic, so the words mean nothing, but The pictures mean everything to me.
It's kind of bittersweet for us because, yes, we're getting these old sites back, but because of the limestone that they were all drawn on, the ink and the materials that they use to make those inks, to make those drawings, are slowly leaching out of the, those rock art sites. However, with our modern day equipment that we're using, we can still see them under those conditions. And I'm hoping that that helps and inspires our young people who are wanting to look at these sites, work with these sites, give them a greater love for a greater, wider subject of archaeology itself.
We are thrilled to share in this occasion marking the return of the Ōpihi rock art sites as part of the Gould Road property purchase. And perhaps it's been, this is me trying to figure out how long it's been since the land has been in iwi ownership, but perhaps it's been since 1848 in the Canterbury land purchase, which would make it 178 years.
Doing karakia, waiata, the noise and the sounds that also fill and occupy this place.
With the return of this whenua, continued access to these famous sites is now guaranteed. They are not at risk of potentially becoming landlocked and inaccessible. Ko te ana whakaaro he taukapu mauroa, kia mātou kia tātou.
I'm not an expert in rock art at all, but I have been given some notes here. And I was told our rock art represents 800 years of continuous presence. And that's just astounding. And here comes another 800 years. For me as the chair, this is the beginning of our journey, taking the economy that we're creating, the revenue we're generating through our other investments, and cycling those into the purchase of taonga that are meaningful and precious to us.
It's something for all of us. And like I say, having that tupuna name there, something that I've never seen before, I've not been down here before, but it's something that I want my kids to see. It's our story, it's our legacy, it's our whakapapa, it's our heritage, it's our connection to place and space, and it's massive. It's huge.